Good morning, you guys.
Good morning, Miss Sterling.
I have a really cool story I want to tell you guys. So yesterday, I was going to my favorite store ever. And I got to the store and a sign like this was on the door. Does anyone know what that means? Alexa?
It means that they were closed.
They were closed, right? I couldn't go into my favorite store. Do you think I liked seeing the closed sign on the door?
No.
No, I didn't. Not at all, because I was really looking forward to going to my favorite store. But then on the way home, I saw a kitty that looked like this. Isn't it the cutest kitty you've ever seen? I was so happy to see this kitty. By a show of hands, who likes to see kitties? Yeah, me too. I was so happy. But then on the way home, I was continued to drive and I heard a sound like this. Does anyone know what that sound is? Lindsay?
The ice cream truck.
The ice cream truck. Who likes ice cream? I love ice cream. My favorite is mint chocolate chip. Yeah, everyone like that flavor?
Yes.
And I was super excited to hear that. But then the next morning, I heard this sound. Does anyone know what sound that is? Abby?
An alarm.
It's an alarm clock. And when I hear my alarm clock, that means I have to get up early. And I don't like getting up early. So I don't like the sound of my alarm clock. So there's a bunch of different sounds and things that we can see that maybe we like or maybe we don't like. Abby, what's one thing that you see that you don't really like?
I don't really like to see my dog's poop.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. You don't want to see that. Lindsay, what's something that you don't like to see?
I don't like to see broccoli on my dinner plate.
Yeah, you don't like broccoli? Yeah. Alexa, what about you?
I don't like to see my baby sister's stinky diaper.
Yeah, that's not fun either. But what about something you really love to see? Abby, what's something you really love to see?
My dog.
Your dog, you love your dog? I love my dog too. Lindsay, what's something you love to see?
My blankie.
Your blankie, oh that's awesome. Alexa, what about you?
Santa Claus.
Santa, yeah, that's super awesome. And like the ice cream truck, there's things that we can hear that we really like too, right? So we like to hear the sound of the ice cream truck. What are some other things you like to hear? Lindsay?
Music. When my mom plays the radio on the drive to school.
Yeah, you like to hear music. Abby, what about you?
Well, my sister plays the flute, and when she plays it, I really like
Oh,
it.
that's awesome. What about you, Alexa? Is there something you love to hear?
I love to hear the rain.
The rain, that's cool too. What about stuff that you don't like to hear, like our alarm clock that we listen to? What about sometimes you might not like to hear your mom tell you to pick up your toys, right? But we have to do that, don't we? Yeah. Or maybe we don't like to hear thunder outside when it's thunderstorming. That might be a little scary, right? So there's different things that we can hear and see that we really like or that maybe we don't like at all. And so we have used these things called our senses. And we have 5 senses. Can everyone give me a 5? 5, right? We have 5 senses, and today we're going to learn about 2 of the senses. Can everyone give me a 2?
2.
Right, we have 2 senses we're going to learn about today, and one of them is sight, and one of them is hearing. And so when I say the word sight, it means to see something. And what do we use to see? Does anyone know? Alexa, do you know what we use to see?
Our eyes.
Our eyes, right? Can everyone point to your eyes? Show your partner your eyes. Yeah. And when I say hearing, that means we can listen to something or we can hear something. What do we use to hear? Abby?
Our ears.
Our ears, right? Everyone point to your ears. Show your partner your ears. Right? That's super awesome. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to really quickly turn to your partner and tell them what you use to see and what you use to hear, okay?
I use my eyes to see.
Eyes to see. I use my ears to hear.
Awesome job, you guys. So today we have a really fun book that we're going to read, and it's called My 5 Senses, right? How many senses do we have? 5. Awesome. And how many are we learning about today? 2. Right. So we're going to read a little bit more about sight and about hearing. can see. I see with my eyes. Everyone point to your eyes. Show your partner your eyes. Open them really, really big. I can hear. I hear with my ears. Everyone point to your ears. Show your partner your ears. When I see the sun or a frog or my baby sister, I use my sense of sight. I am seeing. What do we use to see again? Our eyes, right. Show your partner your eyes again. When I hear a drum or a fire engine or a bird, I use my sense of hearing. I am hearing. What do we use to hear?
Ears.
Our ears, right. Awesome job. So like I said, we can use our eyes to see, and we can use our ears to hear. So we're gonna play a little bit of a game. And this activity is super fun. What you guys are gonna do is I'm gonna show you a picture like this one, and you guys are going to point to your eyes. Everyone point to your eyes. Or you're gonna point to your ears. Everyone point to your ears. So if it's something that you see, you're gonna point to your eyes. If it's something that you hear, you're gonna point to your ears. Everyone got it? Give me a thumbs up if you got it. Awesome. Okay, so this picture is of a dog barking. When a dog barks, do you use your eyes or your ears? Your ears, right? We hear the dog barking. What other things could we hear? We could hear a dog bark. What about a cat? What does a cat do? Meow, right? We could hear a cat meow. Or maybe, like we talked about earlier, we could hear some music. What about this one? So we have some books. Do you use your eyes or your ears? Eyes. Eyes, right? We see books, we see the letters and the words on the page. And like we said earlier, you could see a little kitty, or you could see a sign, right? Our last picture is of the moon and the stars. Do we use our eyes or do we use our ears? Our eyes, right? We see the stars and we see the moon. Has anyone ever seen a bunch of stars before? Yeah, isn't it super pretty? Yeah, so that might be something that you really like to see. And so we have a bunch of different things that we can see and that we can hear. I want you guys to get into your groups, and I want you guys to talk about all the different things that you saw or you heard today, okay?
I heard Miss Ribbon teaching us.
I saw the school bus today.
I heard her high heel shoes when she walks. I like when she wears those shoes.
They make a fun sound.
All right, so I gave you guys what is called a flip book. And today we are going to start this really fun activity. And we're going to learn more about our other 5 senses later. But how many did we learn about today? Two, right? We learned about sight, which is seeing, right? What do you use to see? Your eyes, right? And we learned about hearing. What do you use to hear? Your ears, right? So I gave you all a bag of pictures. And in that bag, there's going to be a bunch of different things that you can either see or a bunch of different things that you can hear. So on the first one, it says sight, and it's purple. So you see the purple, right? You use what do you use to see? Your eyes, right. So you're going to look in the bag of pictures, and you're going to pick out all the different things that you see, and you're going to put them on this sight panel, okay? And then you're going to write one thing that the book gives an example of what you see. How many things? One thing. So you're going to look in the book and you're going to pick one thing that the book says you can see. And then hearing, which is blue, you're going to pick all of the pictures in the blue in the bag that talk about things that you can hear. So like we talked about music or the ice cream truck. And you're going to put all the different pictures that you can hear in the little panel that says hearing. And then you're going to write one thing that the book tells you that you can hear. How many things?
One.
One thing. Okay, awesome, you guys. So you guys can get started with that.